by the right. Quick, march.
President LeBlanc, honored guests, graduates, families, colleagues, today is our day to celebrate our graduates. As Dean of the School of Education, I proudly present to you the faculty, staff, and students of SNHU's education programs, led this year by Dr. Colleen Tapley. For the families gathered here this morning, I hope you will join me in acknowledging their extraordinary accomplishments of our students, staff, and faculty. They've accomplished much since joining us just a few short years ago. The work to achieve your degree is challenging, but your rewards are with you forever. There is a strong belief which resonates in each of us at the School of Education that you can't build the future by perfecting the past. We work together on two core principles. Well, the first is what we already do, we work to improve. The second for us is to invent a different future for the teachers and students. This is about innovation. Let me share an example of both with you. When it comes to operating excellence, we have expanded our work, getting our students into local classrooms early and often. This activity is critical for our students so that they live, learn, and engage in the reality of what the day-to-day life of a teacher is all about. The second area of focus is on innovation and creating a different future for our learners. This year, we held our third annual gaming event at SNHU campus with the generous support of corporate sponsors. We paired education majors with digital gaming design majors and charged them to invent a digital game that was fun and engaging for our students and also taught them valuable content. These teams of students showed how learning in the world today has moved beyond the old sit and get and to a more dynamic, active, collaborative exercise where teams engaged in testing their design principles, failing fast, redesigning, and testing again. This activity resulted in several excellent digital games that I'm sure will be in your app store soon. Our faculty and staff are proud of our undergraduate programs, but we don't stop there. The enrollment in our master's degree programs, both online, cohort, and field-based, are some of the most sought-after programs in education today. The reason behind our success is that we honor learning and the work that is meaningful and impactful directly on our students and their places of work. Our doctoral program in educational leadership provides students the opportunity to engage with leading educational experts. One such example provides for our students a chance to study with international experts on the importance and impact of student and teacher voice. Today, we're especially excited and proud to celebrate our second graduating class of EDD program. For our graduates, know that your education has prepared you to teach, to learn, and to lead in primary, elementary, and secondary schools, in community settings, and online. You have learned about child development, literacy, direct assessment of student learning, and the nature of school culture, and the profound impact one teacher can have on determining the future of their students. We've stressed how urgent and how important it is for you to see and make connections between education and the strength of our economy and the vitality of our nation. We've conveyed to you that however great your challenges may be, when you begin this important work, you must be prepared to meet students where they are, irrespective of their wealth, linguistic heritage, place of birth, or race. Your important work is to guide them to new destinations while building within them a passion for learning and commitment to never give up. The schools and school districts where you learned your craft were deliberately chosen to challenge you and to expose you to the rich diversity and complexity of the American educational system. These are no ordinary times, and you are no ordinary leaders and teachers. As educators, I need you to always remember that those who choose to teach must never cease to learn. If we have done our job well, and I'm confident we have, you are the bridges to the future and the hope for every child and every family. To our newest graduates, I congratulate you for what you have achieved and for what you will do. My congratulations to the School of Education.
President LeBlanc, distinguished guests, faculty, graduates, family, and friends, I present the faculty and graduates of the School of Arts and Sciences at Southern New Hampshire University. The graduates are being led today by Professor David Cox. We'd like to take a moment to recognize Professor Cox for completing 27 years as faculty in the Department of Mathematics and for his service as chair of the department. The School of Arts and Sciences has been honored to count him amongst our own for so many years, and we wish him well in his future as he retires at the end of this academic year. To the families and the friends gathered here to celebrate today's graduates, I want to share with you and perhaps remind you about how our graduates have come of age during their time in our school. Your graduates leave here equipped with broad knowledge of the wide world and with skills to apply that knowledge in solving not only the challenges they will face in their jobs, but in their lives beyond. Their studies have found them connecting the humanities, sciences, fine arts, mathematics, technology, and social inquiry to prepare them for community roles that will be as central to their individual successes as they will be to sustaining our society. Most of those before you have had the opportunity to apply their knowledge to the off-campus world through experiential learning in internships, through service learning courses where they've been afforded the opportunity to contribute to local communities, through project-based courses where they've inquired after a complex problem of their choosing, and through research and applied knowledge that delivered the often innovative answers that they've discovered. Some of your graduates here today have conducted environmental research in Honduras, have studied the cultural geography of Appalachia, the American Southwest, or the Pacific Northwest. They have traveled to Chile in pursuit of understanding international communications and to Nicaragua to teach English. They have presented their research on campus and at regional and national conferences. They have studied abroad. They have studied enduring human questions and topics such as death and the meaning of life, women, art, and society, wealth and poverty, and environmental ethics. They have learned about physics for games, biopsychology, abstract algebra, homeland security, ornithology, and Silk Roads and samurai. And they have exhausted themselves in joint pursuit of their studies, their co-curricular activities, their extracurricular jobs, and their personal lives. Arriving at this day has been no small feat. For our graduates, as you leave our school, remember that while life may be short, the arts are long and the sciences run deep. They may sustain you in a world that is turbulent, chaotic, and increasingly unstable. It is my hope that you leave here with the knowledge, the experiences, the values, the curiosity, the problem-solving abilities that can gird your lives with the stability of meaning in the face of great and continuous change. When it feels as if all around has lost its center, when emotions run high, you already know the value of logic, of rationality, of evidence, of aesthetics, of ethics. And while you're here, you've been exposed to the greatest thinkers humanity has known. More importantly, you've learned how to ask your own questions, how to conduct your own research, and how to communicate your perspective to various audiences. These abilities will most certainly navigate you through most tumultuous of situations. Whether you've studied psychology, mathematics, environmental science, justice studies, graphic design, and media arts, creative writing, communication, law and politics, history, game art and development, game programming and development, sociology, or English language and literature, you are ready to solve problems and to pursue opportunities about which you're not even aware. So as you take your first steps into the next phase of life, be encouraged that you leave here ready.
Please welcome the Foundation School of Southern New Hampshire University, School of Business. For over 80 years, School of Business has prepared students for exciting careers in the business field, starting by introducing Manchester students to the spreadsheet in 1932, to today producing technologically aware, globally focused graduates from around the world. Our graduates and faculty today are led into the arena by Dr. Nicholas Nugent, a distinguished member of our faculty for over 25 years, and the leader of both our International Business Department and our International Business PhD program. Dr. Nugent will be retiring at the end of this academic year after lengthy and distinguished academic and scholarly career at Southern New Hampshire University and other prestigious academic institutions. Dr. Nugent has taught overseas, including in Vietnam, United Arab Emirates, Germany, Greece, and his outstanding academic and scholarship, along with his dedication to his students, makes him an appropriate representative of our exceptional faculty of the School of Business. The School of Business provides students with essential programs in the traditional business disciplines of accounting, economics, finance, organization leadership, marketing, quantitative studies, international business, hospitality, and computer information technology, educating students for the rapid changing and challenging world of today's technology-driven business environment. The School of Business Innovate, competency-based Bradley 3-year honor program has led the nation in demonstrating the effectiveness of new models for undergraduate education, entirely focused on preparing students for success in all facets of their future career. This program provided input and knowledge behind the launch of our Degree in 3 program, incorporating an integrated, competency-focused curriculum that will produce confident, adaptable graduates ready to meet the constantly changing environment that is today's business world. Students now entering include the newly re-engineered 3-year degree and master's programs. These pioneers of the programs have been uniquely motivated and focused on their business education, and we leave here today as graduates well prepared for their career. The faculty and the staff of School of Business are very appreciative of the leadership that these students have provided for this exciting approach to business education. As our Bradley and Degree in 3 graduates demonstrate, our 3 years bachelor's degree program leads the nation in addressing the needs of today's markets and employers by offering all of our undergraduate students the opportunity to achieve a business degree that provides the real-world skills that the business environment demands. School of Business Integrated Business Core incorporated a new blended approach to the foundations of business, providing students not only the essential foundational skills in each business discipline, but also innovative opportunities for the applications and integrations of that knowledge, encouraging students to develop a deeper understanding of those disciplines and how organizations function in their market and their communities. Our business partners this year in the integrated experience of the core in Enterprise, Skillsoft, Target contributed real-world insight for our students while identifying future managers for their global operations. The School of Business, whose over 30,000 honored alumni includes not only successful local, national, and international business leaders and entrepreneurs, but doctoral program graduates who share their scholarship and experiences with students and practitioners around the globe. School of Business, specialized programs such as sports management, sales, fashion merchandising, hospitality management, culinary skills, and social media produces graduates with an uncommon understanding of requirement of their chosen field and capability to succeed in these growing industries. Our doctoral program, International Business, prepares its graduates to navigate increasingly globalized economic and business realities. Our PhD graduates have been positioned as academic leaders and scholars at regional, national, and international institutions of higher education. Please welcome and congratulate an exceptional faculty, our inspiring and successful graduates who make our School of Business a shining example of what is possible in education, business students to pursue exciting careers in New Hampshire, New England, and the world.
Good morning. Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. It is so exciting to be here. I'm Dr. Leinott. I am the provost of University College here at Southern New Hampshire University. It is my great pleasure and privilege to welcome all of the families, friends, faculty, staff, and of course, our graduates who are here today or watching us via live stream. We're so excited to celebrate this incredibly important day with you. So as we begin today's ceremonies, I would just ask everybody, take a minute, check those cell phones. God, I hope mine is off. Yeah, I think it is. All right. So check your cell phones if you could. Now, I would ask if we could rise for the singing of the national anthem being performed today by our student, Kelsey Boozman.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you so much.
Please be seated, everyone. And now it is my privilege to call to the podium Father Bruce Collard, University Chaplain, and Father is going to offer today's invocation.
It's good to have a fan club. God knows what else will happen. At all commencements, I begin by asking everyone to spend a moment in silent prayer, because we come from so many different faith persuasions that it's fitting that we all say a prayer for our graduates in the silence of our hearts. Almighty God, be with us this day in a special way as we honor the achievements of these men and women who make up the class of 2017. They've worked hard and studied hard to get to this point in their life's journey. And may they always turn to their faith in times of struggle, in times of joy. Because it is our faith that will bring us through those moments. And blessed are you, Lord God of all creation, whose goodness fills our hearts with joy. Blessed are you, who have brought us together on this joyful day to work in harmony and in peace. Strengthen us with your grace and wisdom, for you are God forever and ever. Now, that greeting to Patty Leinart this morning was kind of weak. So I'm going to ask you again, good morning. I know you could do better than that because I work in student affairs.
Thank you, Bruce. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Paul LeBlanc. I'm the president here at Southern New Hampshire University. Thanks. Seriously, my favorite people in the world. It's our 85th commencement exercises. And to get us started, I'm going to introduce the platform party. I'll ask them to stand, and you can hold your applause as I call their names. So leading the procession was our mace bearer, Dr. Kevin Degnan. Next, representing our Board of Trustees, our Chairman, Mark Willett, and Trustees Arthur Sullivan, Howard Brodsky, and Rick Leffler. We also have members of our academic and executive leadership teams of the university. You can stand, please. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Carol Phillips, who will be accepting the Leffler Prize, a new award we're offering this year on behalf of Manchester Police Chief Nick Willard, who's out of the state today. Our student and alumni speakers, and our campus chaplain, Father Bruce, from whom you just heard. And finally, our honorary degree recipient and commencement speaker, Virginia Prescott, the host of Word of Mouth on New Hampshire Public Radio. Please join me in welcoming to the ceremony. What a great day. This is my 14th graduation ceremony as president of Southern New Hampshire, and I was president at another school for 7, so 21 of these. Also, I've done some as a parent. And with all of these years of doing commencements, these days are still amazing. They never fail to fill me with delight and respect and honor that we get to work with you, an amazing group of young people. For some of you, graduating today won't be your first. Some of you in the audience have graduated from college, attended graduation. We'll have people hooded as doctoral candidates, so they're getting second or in some cases third degree, and they've marched in robes before. And we have faculty. Some of you have seen more graduations than I have, though I'm catching up. And it's really one of the most fun days in the calendar year for the university. Here's what makes it special. First of all, there's no other day in the year where I get to wear bling like this, right? And I know Game of Thrones has made this sort of popular and fashionable, but still. You wouldn't know this, but on the back of this are the names of all the presidents of the university and the dates of their service. And every once in a while check to see if the board has added my end date yet. That's what we do instead of a pink slip. There is the spirit. There's lots of pomp and ceremony, bagpipes, but there's also a lot of warmth and delight. We love it when families and friends cheer loudly for their graduates when they come up and you see them up on the screen. There's a lot of respect. I graduated, I did my doctorate at UMass, and we were in a stadium, and there were beach balls and air horns and whistles. We don't do that. There's a sense of we're here for people, we're here for each other, and respect for our guests, our honored guests. So we encourage a lot of hooting and hollering, but I think we do this well. Then there are the families, and I have a chance to meet some of them before and many of them after, and certainly many during the time that people were here. And they come from far and wide. They come from small town New Hampshire, and Maine, and Vermont, and Boston, and San Antonio, Texas. And we have people from Tanzania, and Beijing, and Quito, and Riyadh, all here to share in this sense of communal celebration. Because earning a college degree requires genuine sacrifice. I think there's sometimes an image of college students as somehow having this sort of carefree campus life. I know so many people in this audience who are working 20, 30, sometimes 40 hours in a week and trying to be a full-time student, who worked on weekends, who are helping out their families. I know the sacrifices that people have made in this audience. College is a big deal, but it's also hard. And we do all we can to make it work for people. But I think I want to ask our students to take a moment to stand, find your families in the audience, and let's give them a big round of applause, your friends, your family, all those people who supported you. I think there's probably not very many universities over the course of these 2 days, who will have the mix of students. So most of the students in our audience today are traditional age students who have lived with us on campus or commuted, and some graduate students are getting their PhDs, for example. We're gonna have working moms and dads later this afternoon who are combining careers and kids and study at the kitchen table late at night. We have graduates from all 50 states, over 30 countries. We have students who have studied online. They may be seeing the physical campus for the first time today. We will have over 14,000 graduates. Degrees conferred this year. Shake a lot of hands today, lots more this afternoon, tomorrow afternoon. Can I just take a second, especially for our athletes, you big guys? When you come up, sometimes people get a little nervous. They grab my hand. I have to do this a lot today. We're not having a relationship. I'm just saying congratulations. Easy. We also have students who have served in Iraq and Afghanistan and other conflicts. And some who fought valiant battles at home with poverty and disease and the other hurdles that life can put before us. Some of you are the very first in your family to earn a college degree, a fair number of you actually, as was I. And some of you are getting the highest degree we offer in America today, being hooded as doctoral students up here. You're amazing, we're proud. There's no other group of college graduates I'd rather be with today than you. So let me conclude with just a little bit of advice. When you come up to receive your diploma, you're gonna come up the ramp, pay attention to the directions. It's amazing how many ways you try to find other ways to get on stage. And almost every year we get somebody who's kind of a nervous jumper. They want to go off the middle, go down the other ramp. It works a lot better. Try not to do too many selfies. We always watch the guy with the selfie stick who kind of walks off the wrong direction. But it is your moment on the Jumbotron, and you should soak it in. Take a second, it's an amazing experience. And then friends and family, you waited a long time, enjoy, hoot, holler, cheer. We'll have photographers, there'll be lots of opportunities for photos after the event as well. So now let me introduce our student speaker. For each of our ceremonies, every year, we have one student speaker who, through a selection process, represents all of his or her peers in the arena today. Please welcome our student speaker, Jacqueline Capobianco.
Good morning, President LeBlanc, distinguished deans, faculty, staff, the Board of Trustees, friends and family, and of course, my fellow graduates. Over the last 4 years, SNHU has granted me the opportunity to find myself. Before I started college, I never thought I was smart enough or considered worthy enough to be successful. The professors here at this university have proven to me otherwise. The amount of encouragement and support that I have received can never go unnoticed. I think I can speak for every graduate here when I say that the people at this university are here to help us and encourage us. They want to see us succeed and to flourish as individuals. I bet that my fellow graduates here today can think of that one person that has truly changed their life during their time at SNHU. I know that I can think of a few myself. I am so proud to be a part of this university. We are lucky enough to have a diverse community with individuals from various parts of the world. We may not all speak the same language or have the same beliefs, but we all came to SNHU because we want to better ourselves as human beings and to create a better life for the ones that we love. No matter what our backgrounds may be, SNHU has been a place that many of us have called home. And more often than not, we don't take the time to think about all our commonalities. When many of us came to SNHU, we didn't know what to expect. While I know that I can't speak for every graduate here, I remember going to orientation day as if it were yesterday. I remember participating in the icebreakers, exchanging phone numbers, finding out who commutes or lives on campus, and already making plans for that upcoming weekend. I had no idea what lay ahead of me over the next few years, but I knew that I had support here, not just from the campus community, but from my friends and family. Today, we have all joined together to celebrate the completion of this journey that we started all those years ago, no matter our starting point. I know that no two of our stories are exactly alike. My story is exactly that, my own. But today, in just a little while, we will each cross the stage and be recognized for our achievements as individuals and as a group. While we may not have had the same experiences or come from the same location or have the same passions, we are graduating together today. Together, we made it to the finish line, and together, we are Southern New Hampshire University graduates. Congratulations again.
I'd like to invite Dr. Patricia Leinott and Board Chairman Mark Willett to assist me in the hooding and conferring of the honorary degree. Virginia, would you join us at the front of the stage, please? Today, we confer an honorary degree on Virginia Prescott, an award-winning journalist. Ms. Prescott is a passionate advocate for gender equality and a firm believer in the power of civics education. Virginia is the host of Word of Mouth on NHPR, covering the topics of our time, including current affairs, STEM initiatives, tech stories that you might otherwise not hear in today's headlines. Virginia is also a champion of education and civic activism and awareness, hosting the Civics 101 and 10-Minute Writers Workshop podcast. Before returning to her home state of New Hampshire, Ms. Prescott was a producer and editor for NPR's On Point and Here and Now programs, and director at WNYC in New York. Throughout her career, she's trained journalists and helped to develop independent community radio stations in post-conflict zones from the Balkans to West Africa. She was a member of the Peabody Award-winning team at Jazz from Lincoln Center and Edward R. Murrow Award winner at WNYC. Virginia Prescott, it is my honor and great pleasure to award you with the degree of Doctor of Arts.
Wowee. President LeBlanc, the trustees, faculty, staff, proud parents, grandparents, nuclear families, blended families, families of choice, siblings, I want to cover everybody, and especially you, the new SNHU graduates. I am honored and really grateful to be here with you. Congratulations. This is your day. It's a day to celebrate the triumphant, bold, decisive step into your future, and really the future of the whole world. There will be more occasions to celebrate. Some really amazing and some really hard things will happen. And fear and doubt will be a part of your life. The beautiful thing is that you get to decide how much mental real estate they occupy. And you can summon your inner resolve to move forward. If you remember anything of what I am saying today, let it be this. You will be given innumerable choices and opportunities throughout your life to drive or to be driven. Get ready, prepare to put both hands on the wheel. Now let me tell you a little bit about what is not on that fancy list of achievements that you just heard. Like many of you, I am a first-generation college graduate, the 9th of 11 children in an Irish Catholic, if you had not guessed, family. There was an abundance of love and plenty of friends drawn around our eccentric household, but money was in short supply, and college education was not a tradition. In fact, I watched as one sibling after another either didn't apply or dropped out of college. They couldn't keep up financially or academically, or got swept up in drugs and alcohol. I am so proud to say that 2 sisters who married when they were young did go and get their degrees in their 40s. I was determined to be different. I was going to be a writer and travel the world and be daring and free and have adventures that I could write about. I studied here in New Hampshire and then abroad, taking out loans, waiting on tables, working in pubs, even scrubbing down bathrooms to pay my tuition and survive. I was swimming in the full stream of life, but I did not do a lot of writing. I now realize that for most of my 20s, I was careening back and forth between extreme bravado and crushing self-doubt, never really knowing which one was in charge. I was being driven by a yearning to be interesting and accomplished and fabulous. But I was drifting, not steering, and had no inner compass pointing the way. I came back to the States at 25 and discovered my true north in the decadent, downcast city of New Orleans. I volunteered and then was eventually hired at New Orleans community radio station. I worked 1 million hours a week for almost nothing. And during that time, met people who truly challenged me to question my core assumptions and my relative privilege as a young, educated white woman from the Northeast. That is how and where I discovered what it means to listen, to truly listen to another person. I learned that genuinely hearing their stories and their vision of the world creates compassion. You can disagree with someone's opinion, but you cannot disagree with their experience. And after so many years being driven to distinguish myself as a writer, I listened to my inner voice and admitted that I lacked the talent or the discipline to toil away alone. I recognized that I work best as a collaborator and am more captivated by the emotions and passions and vulnerabilities revealed in the human voice than in a novel. And that is what blossomed into a career that led me to producing and reporting other people's stories, and later traveling all around the world to some of the most traumatized and impoverished places. I met a young man called Ishmael in one of these places on an assignment to train journalists. It was 4 years after the end of a brutal civil war that shattered the West African nation of Sierra Leone. Ishmael was just 9 when the rebel army swept in and wiped out his village and his family. He was snatched up as a child soldier. I listened as he slowly unraveled his story of regular beatings, hunger, and being forced to commit unspeakable violence for 4 terrifying years. Like many other child soldiers, after the peace was struck, his villagers were wary of having him back. He was unskilled and he was uneducated. Ishmael taught himself woodworking and eventually set up a school for carpentry and teaching other outcasts to read and to write. I was stunned, a man that had experienced such cruelty, and asked him how he found the will to help others. "It is not what happens to you, Virginia," he told me in his West African accent. "It is what you do with it. You take the next step, and you never, never give up." I share this message with you today, not to tell you how good you have it, but because it stayed with me and it changed me. No matter how acute the hurts and losses I feel I've suffered or the frequent mortifications at doing a less than perfect job, we can choose to be driven by a wish that things had gone differently, or we can choose to pick ourselves up and move on. So how do we decide what that next step is? Adrian Ramos, who sits among you today, as a new SNHU graduate and presidential ambassador, told me, patience is key, not only for others, but ourselves. After his very first visit to SNHU, Adrian had to face his truth, that he couldn't really afford the program. He accepted help from SNHU's diversity office and the Jumpstart program, His mother took multiple jobs to help, and he worked his way through as an RA. What comes next is not what we do with the rest of our lives, but rather the next challenge to face, Adrian told me. We must be simultaneously impatient in chasing our goals, but also patient in allowing for the process of making progress. For Adrian, that process involved cultivating community. He built homes for veterans. He took a leadership role in student government and started a bodybuilding and fitness club. Off campus, he got involved with a commission to create safer, more accessible housing and environments for local youth. This is something desperately needed in a state currently gripped by opioid addiction. So bravo, Adrian. I would not want to arm wrestle you. I really wouldn't want to arm wrestle you, but I can't wait to see where you land. Now, Adrian's story reminds us that driving and racing are different things. Looking over your shoulder to see who's pulling ahead is a fast track to what I call the comparatorium. It's a dark place where everyone else's life appears shiny and accomplished and yours feels hopeless, and where we replay every regret or lost opportunity or embarrassing mistake in meticulous detail. We are all susceptible to dwelling in this melancholy from time to time, especially when we find news of fancy jobs and engagements and exotic vacations and pictures of kids who never whine or have cavities posted by our peers on social media. Research at the University of Tel Aviv found that people who spend more time on social media feel more isolated than those who do not. The constant feeling of social comparison leads people to judge themselves more harshly and to feel worse. So what does make people feel better? Genuine, old-school engagement. Taking part in communal events like today's celebration. Helping others. And by figuring out who you are. Now, we're all loaded down with messages of what success looks like. Your challenge is to find an inner refuge from that legacy of expectations. That gap between how things look on the outside and feel on the inside. Maybe when you get passed over for a job or your student loan bill comes due. Or I'm talking to you, Jackie Capabianco, and all of your fellow educators. When the parent of a student can't understand why you don't recognize their child's exceptional genius. You have to locate that inviolable place, that well to draw from, when things happen to you, just as Ishmael and Adrian did. If you don't want to live life as a passenger, I urge you to forge a deep connection to that authentic sanctuary of self and make regular visits. You can call it faith or friendship, your better angels, your higher self, your best self, whatever feels reliable to you. If you do decide to call it your happy place, I would recommend not doing so in public. And that connection doesn't come from wishing. It's a muscle. You can work that muscle every day in small ways. Sometimes all it takes is to pause. Pause and ask yourself, what's the next right thing? And who knows, sometimes it's just doing the laundry. Your life is transforming at an extraordinary time. A time of wildly divergent visions of progress and inclusiveness and security across our nation and the world. We have no idea what is to come in this always dynamic world. Here is what is certain. You've completed a monumental step by getting a degree. Now it is time to build on that momentum as you transition from the relative safety of an academic institution into a market where you may not get your dream job right away. I didn't. I thought I'd be in Vanity Fair, and I'm in New Hampshire. With my family, listening to creative, interesting people every single day, and living a richer and fuller life than I could have imagined. And I work in radio. I can wear sweatpants. My advice, stay close to your passion and develop a community that supports you, and you will find your way. We don't tell stories about people who dwell and complain about their bad luck or hard lives. Think of all the names that have lived on through the great epics and movements of history. Heroic tales will not be told about people who spend night after night crushing it at Halo or power watching Netflix. We remember people who overcame their own excuses and lack of self-confidence. We've read about them. They were petrified, many of them. They felt like frauds, and they acted despite it. They drove past the obstacles in their road with grace and with grit. It is not life's challenges that define you, it's how you rise above those challenges. Just by being here today, all of you have proven that you can get over challenges. Keep going on that road and drive and dive headfirst into the raw, exhilarating, sometimes terrifying experiences of life. Be kind. People remember kindness. So will you. And don't get bogged down and worry. The next right thing will come in unexpected and amazing ways. I look at this room, look at this floor, I'm so inspired by all of you and so hopeful. I believe deeply when I look at this arena that all of you will excel in your own ways, beyond your expectations, and maybe differently from your expectations, and live into your full potential. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for listening. Let's hear it for the SNHU graduates.
I'm blessed to work with a talented and dedicated staff, a group of faculty and administrators, and I travel around the country a lot representing the university, and I get to visit with alumni, and they may ask me about campus buildings, or they may have seen something on our Twitter account, but most frequently they ask about our faculty, specifically that professor who changed their lives along the way, who gave them counsel and advice when they most needed it, who cajoled them, called them up on their cell phone, said, "Why weren't you in class today?" Or on the other hand, sort of gave them the hug when they needed it. I've had one alumni who at an event said to me, "You're still the president?" So they don't ask about me at all. But it's these people, when I ask people, list the 5 or people who had the most influence on your life, almost always there's a teacher in the list, sometimes more than one. And it's for this reason that when a faculty member or dean retires from the university, 1 year later, he or she can be nominated for emeritus status. It's an honor. It's a way of celebrating those who have gone that extra distance, dedicating themselves to our students, performing the work of the university with energy and enthusiasm, and going beyond to engage in activities that enhance and improve our university. You all have had enough classes. You know those faculty. I think students have antenna, a kind of radar for that faculty member who's just passionate about the students in front of them. These are the folks that exemplify SNHU at its best. They're the ones I'm asked most about, they're kind of our stars. So I'd like to announce we have 3 this year who are being recognized. Dr. Karen Erickson, who's our Dean Emerita, Dr. Betsy Gunzelman, Professor Emerita, and Professor Pamela Cohen, Professor Emerita. Unfortunately, Dr. Erickson and Dr. Gunzelman could not be with us today, but Pam is here, and I'd like to have her stand up. I believe she's over in the VIP section. Pam, where are you? There she is, right in the front row. Please join me in thanking Pam Cohen. I know there are some of you out there who weren't getting through math class if it wasn't for Pam. You know who you are. So we are deeply indebted, and we thank you, Pam, and your colleagues for your unending dedication. Now we'll go to the Teaching and Excellence Awards. Jane will get the envelopes and plaques, Our annual Excellence in Teaching Award is presented to acknowledge and celebrate the kind of outstanding teaching I just described. I will award the COSI, our online recipients, this afternoon and tomorrow. And if you want to learn more about the selection process, it's actually in your program. There's information about the award itself and the criteria for the award winners. So it gives me great pleasure to announce and award the University College full-time faculty and adjunct recipients. This year, it's important to note that we have co-winners amongst our full-time University College faculty. We have a lot of good faculty. It's hard to choose. I'm pleased to present the first of today's undergraduate full-time Excellence in Teaching Awards to Dr. Sarah Howe, School of Arts and Sciences, English Department. Please, is Sarah here? Sarah, you can come up the side stairway. She's an excellent teacher, but geographically a little challenged. In case you're wondering, there is a plaque in the envelope with a huge check in it. So Sarah is buying drinks for all of her faculty colleagues after the ceremony today. She told me that. The co-winner for this year's Teaching Excellence Award is Dr. Kostas Karadakis from the School of Business and Sports Management. He's unable to be here with us today, but we offer our sincerest congratulations and we'll keep his check. And now the award for the undergraduate adjunct faculty member who we present to Cynthia Nicolosi, School of Arts and Sciences. She's not able to be here today, but we will accept in her honor. So thank you very much. Now we'll do the Excellence in Advising Award. Because advisors play such a critical role. They're often the people who get you through, as you know. We want to recognize and reward their significant impact. So we're bestowing for the first time ever an Excellence in Advising Award to one deserving professional advisor and one deserving faculty advisor. Again, the process is student-driven in this case. All the nominations come from students, and they're reviewed by a committee of faculty, administrators, and students. The award itself, again, and the criteria are in today's commencement program. The award for full-time faculty advisor goes to Joshua Harwood, School of Business and Organizational Leadership. Joshua? We're proud of him, too. The award for professional staff advisor goes to Bridget Williams, academic advisor. This is a university deeply connected to its community, and we like to think that we work hard to transform people's lives. In that spirit, we've chosen this year to establish a new award to honor a distinguished member of our community. The award is named for Frederick, Rick, as we know him, Loeffler, a beloved member of the SNHU community who embodies the spirit of the award. Rick is with us. Rick, where are you? Stand up, please, to be recognized. Rick is a longtime member of the SNHU Board of Trustees. He's a local business person. He's a champion of his community. And this prize commemorates his commitment to make Manchester and New Hampshire a better place for all. Rick is, there is no greater cheerleader in our local community than Rick Loeffler. He loves this university. He loves you as a group of students. Not weird, just generally. You can sit down. The Loeffler Prize is now awarded to individuals who have extended themselves to help others in ways often extraordinary, but frequently unnoticed or unreported by the media and society at large. This award recognizes those individuals who have unselfishly and generously contributed their time and talents to the enrichment of others and the betterment of our community. They set an example for the spirit of generosity, everyday heroism, and perseverance. Carol Phillips, please join me at the podium. It gives me great pleasure to award the Loeffler Prize to Manchester Police Department Chief Nick Willard. Nick has worked tirelessly for the betterment of the Manchester community, most recently leading the charge into work on the opioid crisis in our state that Virginia mentioned. He represents everything that is honorable and courageous about our local police force. He's an inspirational leader and a grassroots community advocate. Nick is out of the state today, so he's being represented here by Carol Phillips, who is a student in the Leadership Greater Manchester course with Nick, and who will now accept the prize on his behalf. Please join me in offering our profound gratitude to Chief Willard. Okay, now we get to the fun part where we start giving away degrees. Well, we don't give them away. They're kind of earned. So I'd like to ask Dr. Leinott to come to the podium.
Could I ask Dr. Sammy, if you could join me, please? So I'm now going to ask the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in International Business to please join us on the platform. President LeBlanc, the candidates before you have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by the faculty of Southern New Hampshire University and have fulfilled all requirements for their chosen curricula. I am pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in International Business.
So I'm going to explain this next little part. There's a bit of legal sort of rhetoric that I have to read as we confer each of the degrees. You're going to hear this over and over again. And apparently, the first time I did this, I failed to read it. So don't tell them, but there are about 900 alumni who probably don't have a degree. They think they do. Let's keep that amongst ourselves. You will have one when I say, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Southern New Hampshire University and by the General Court of the State of New Hampshire, I hereby confer on you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in International Business with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Now, please join me in congratulating each candidate as I call them forward to receive their hood and diploma. Bo Tao An, please step forward. Michael Allen Baker. Michael, congratulations. Well done, well done. We've got to work with Dr. Sammy on his hooding. Ling Ling Wang. Thank you very much. Join us in a big round of applause for our newest PhD graduates from the National School of Business. You guys can return to your seats.
I'd now ask Dean Ray McNulty to join us on the podium. Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Education please join us on the platform? President LeBlanc, the candidates before you have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by the faculty of Southern New Hampshire University and have fulfilled all requirements for their chosen curricula. I am pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Education.
Here we go again. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Southern New Hampshire University and by the General Court of the State of New Hampshire, I hereby confer on you the degree Doctor of Education with all rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Please join me in congratulating each candidate as I call them forward to receive their hood and diploma. Saeed Aden, please join me. Congratulations. Well done. We can just go back to your spot. Just wait till everybody. Andrea M. Ainge. Ray's got it. I wouldn't bother with the buttoning thing. We're good. Yeah. You're good. You're good. Andrea, congratulations. Well done. Just go back to your spot. Stephen K. Anim. Diane M. Carrero. Congratulations, Diane. Well done. Lisa R. DeRosso. Congratulations. Congratulations. Melissa R. Diodati.
Then I'll give you okay. You're okay.
Congratulations. Well done. Stefan Rill. Liege S. Schwartz.
Thank you.
Robert St. Cyr. And finally, but not least, Donna Marie Ciceri.
All right, and you may exit the stage now. Thank you so much, and congratulations again to our newest doctors. And now, will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Science, and Master of Science in Management please rise? President LeBlanc, the candidates whose names are listed on the program have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by the faculty of Southern New Hampshire University and have fulfilled all requirements for their chosen curricula. I am pleased to present the candidates for the Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Science, and Master of Science in Management.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Southern New Hampshire University and by the General Court of the State of New Hampshire, I hereby confer the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Science, and Master of Science in Management with all rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. You can be seated.
And now, will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business Administration, and Bachelor of Science please rise? President LeBlanc, the candidates whose names are listed in the program have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by the faculty of Southern New Hampshire University and have fulfilled all requirements for their chosen curricula. I am pleased to present the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business Administration, and Bachelor of Science.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Southern New Hampshire University and by the General Court of the State of New Hampshire, I hereby confer the degrees of Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business Administration, and Bachelor of Science with all rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, and please be seated.
And now, will the candidates for the degrees of Associate in Arts and Associates in Science please rise? President LeBlanc, the candidates whose names are listed in the program have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by the faculty of Southern New Hampshire University and have fulfilled all requirements for their chosen curricula. I am pleased to present the candidates for the degrees of Associate in Arts and Associate in Science.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Southern New Hampshire University and by the General Court of the State of New Hampshire, I hereby confer the degrees of Associate in Arts and Associate in Science with all rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated. In just a moment now, we're going to get to your moment on stage. But before John Boroshak and Gary Karkin starts to read your individual names, I'm going to call up our student speaker, Jacqueline Capobianco, and award her her degree. We are now at that part that you've all been waiting for. We have a professional photographer who will take individual pictures of all the students receiving their degrees. So family members, don't rush the stage. You'll have lots of opportunities. Thank you. And I'm going to ask Mr. Mark Willett, our board chair, Dr. Leinott, and Dr. Michael Evans to proceed to the ramp below, and we'll begin to hand out diplomas.
Kelsey Rianne Bozeman. Kelsey Rianne Bozeman.
Gwyneth Rhiannon Monzies.
Jennifer Williams.
Lorela Johnson.
Christine Neal Elmendorf.
Emily H. Uvlit.
Maureen Ann Hill.
Kathleen G. Otti.
Miles Gile Chater.
Hillary B. French.
Monica Lynn Morrissey.
Gabrielle M. Watson.
Marie Elizabeth Dunbar Clute.
Arlene Mayer.
Catherine Marie Pollard.
Tessa L. McDonald.
Megan Rose Cohn.
Candice Wade Beaven.
Daniel Woodrow Forrester IV.
Heather J. Harrison.
Elizabeth Carnes.
Catherine Swain.
Emily Pino.
Mary Elizabeth Young.
Colleen M. Elliott.
Angela Gabrielle Wodwin.
Christine Boucher Pepper.
Nicholas A. Botta.
Alyssa Hutchins.
Holly Sweeger Hawk.
Caitlin E. Rivers.
Nadine Bridget Torrell-Istis.
Jennifer Lee Lenfest.
Elizabeth Selman.
Charles D. McIntyre.
Catherine Ann Mikhailovic.
Celeste Dalia Werner.
Abdurrahman Law.
Michelle Renee Samuna.
Kenneth John Buchanan.
Susan F. Peterson.
Michelle Gallagher.
Ashley Harvey.
Robert Klaus.
Lauren Bisbee.
Catherine Cox.
Lynn Nicole LeMay.
Catherine Holden.
Samantha Tacharchik.
Brittany Whitmore.
Rashida Nasheed Watts.
Carla F. Lavoie.
Delois Owens.
Carolyn Torres.
Michelle L. Ingram.
Ashley Demers.
Alicia Patrice Reed.
Jillian Gouet.
Melissa Hartford.
Lorraine Margaret Valovani.
Kelly Nolan.
Thomas H. Raymond.
Lauren Merchant.
Mark Milligan.
Hillary Reed.
Billy Ray Polii.
Karen LeClaire.
Megan Bias.
Magdalene Chinneray Stanley.
Kimberly Germain.
April E. Rogers.
Giselle Gardner.
Rebecca Jane Ade Merithel.
Robin Jacob.
Afton M. Dean.
Michelle C. Buchanan.
Stephanie S. Doloff.
Abigail Locke.
Kimberly Lynn Smargadis Matuchek.
Giselle A. Pomeroy.
Vicky D. McPherson.
Michelle M. Denny.
Louis J. Cataldo II.
Patricia K. Ascanio.
Matthew Brian Lane.
Hillary Beth Burkish.
Kristen Pollock.
Heidi Bianicki.
Ann Sabian.
Brittany May Buttery.
Katarina Gedney.
Jessica Nicole Dulett.
Alicia Hanson Prue.
Melissa Ragosa.
Sue Ellen Hanan.
Kyla Joslin.
Ann J. Kolaski.
Lori Gabrielle Nash.
Amy Jean Woloski.
Kendra T. McCarran, cum laude.
Lindsay Alexandra Murray.
Michelle R. Cox.
Siobhan P. Bergeron.
Devani D. Ebert.
Melissa Gray.
Erica J. Bonenfant.
Kristen E. Peterson.
Marisa M. Feeney.
Matthew Redmond.
Molly D. Coyne, summa cum laude.
Dawn Marie O'Connor.
Alexa Catherine Osterhout, cum laude.
Andrew Joseph Sims.
Mary Michelle Yale, cum laude.
Charlene Kurtz.
Caitlin M. Cadarelli, magna cum laude.
Denise M. Lackalade.
Olivia R. Shea, cum laude.
Ann Nichols.
Alexa J. Roth, summa cum laude.
Christiana Reve.
Kelly F. Mead, cum laude.
Julie Ann Underwood.
Ashlyn Taylor Blanchard, magna cum laude.
Allison S. Fazio.
Ellen Marie Decker.
Julie L. Grundy.
Brittany M. Seeger.
John Paul Reese.
Michael Miroslav Oldsey, CH.
Jessica Ann Torciello, magna cum laude.
Megan Elizabeth Lega, magna cum laude.
Devin Josephine Rabadou, cum laude.
Savannah P. Costa, magna cum laude.
Nicole R. Gabellini, magna cum laude.
Taylor Eve Picard, summa cum laude.
Christina Marie Sacatello.
Karen N. Elise Fedora, summa cum laude.
Kristen Marie Walker, magna cum laude.
Alexandra Hickey, magna cum laude.
Alana Marie Parsons, magna cum laude.
Katie R. Fenton, cum laude.
Brittany L. Johnson, cum laude.
Katie Lee Elizabeth Turgis.
Sean Ketkovich, summa cum laude.
Morgan L. Shea, magna cum laude.
Alexa R. Benedetto, magna cum laude.
Nicola E. Beard, magna cum laude.
Annie Bohegan, magna cum laude.
Alexis Victoria Cobb, magna cum laude.
Brianna L. Blanchard, summa cum laude.
Alicia A. Gianelli, summa cum laude.
Ambika Menon.
Samantha Dembitsky.
Felicia M. Dowling, cum laude.
Molly DeRoche, summa cum laude.
Taylor A. Roy, summa cum laude.
Maria L. Mescal.
Erin Kelly, cum laude.
Jana Ann Grover, and cum laude.
Tyler Graham Braun.
Kathleen A. Schlungen.
Megan Catherine Condon.
Danielle Schifries.
Danielle K. Wilkins, magna cum laude.
Carissa Edelston, magna cum laude.
Emma Rose Quinzel, magna cum laude.
Miranda H. Alfaro, magna cum laude.
Shelby L. Santucci, cum laude.
Mackenzie Marie Mazziello, summa cum laude.
Taylor V. McDowell, magna cum laude.
Maura Jane Welch.
Allison N. Lemoyne.
Rebecca C. La Riviere.
Sawyer D. Fournier.
Curtis J. Pereira.
Tara Lynn Brasley, cum laude.
Alexa Marie Poland.
Joanne M. Homan, summa cum laude.
Gregory Boyes, Jane, summa cum laude.
Litai Zhao.
Alicia M. Varasso.
Matthew F. Sturgis.
Sarah Maria Lawton.
Bula Ha.
Jessica Rose Murphy, summa cum laude.
Shinkyung Kang.
Danielle M. Quacha, summa magna cum laude.
Sarah Belafontaine.
Mackenzie Joe Porter, cum laude.
Bernita M. Banks.
Lori Leonard, summa cum laude.
Ashley Lynn Dockery.
Edward Adam Stora, summa cum laude.
Matthew Atenzana, cum laude.
Audra Grace Helene Spalding.
Kira Deneen Harold.
Kristen A. McInnes Corners, cum laude.
Samantha M. Townsend, magna cum laude.
Kaylee E. Esposito, cum laude.
William J. Bodell.
Gina Marie DeCola, magna cum laude.
Cole Anthony Padula.
Corey A. Nitsch,
Adam R. Levy, cum laude.
James W. Sylvia.
Dominic J. Ventola.
Arthur J. La Tulip II.
Jarrett Edward Dodge, cum laude.
Catherine M. Murphy.
Jacob A. Wormold, cum laude.
Catherine Grace Ambler, cum laude.
Stephen Joseph Bamberg.
Chelsea Lynn Robinson.
Gregory Daniel Gosselin.
Hannah Hodgson Ferguson.
Rory Elizabeth Plyer.
Nicole P. Kennedy, cum laude.
Casey L. Wiggin, summa cum laude.
James Dalton Scheibel.
Alyssa A. Steves, summa cum laude.
Daniel James Lynch.
Ashley S. Hood, cum laude.
Alexandris Mohia Jr.
Selena DeTore, magna cum laude.
Danielle Ray Ladeau.
Heather L. Ormiston.
Nicole Jennifer Rapoli.
Shelby E. Hoffnecht.
Amber Garceau, cum laude.
Emily L. Shoup.
Paulina Cecilia Bernard.
Sophie L. Monk.
Christina J. McConigal.
Jennifer Rose Conchechi.
Olivia K. Payne.
Chelsea E. Keys.
Shadalis Garcia.
Samantha G. Hooker.
Marisa M. Maha, magna cum laude.
Caitlin T. Phillips.
Chanel Unjaro, cum laude.
Sarah Marie Kelly.
Natalie C. D'Antonio, magna cum laude.
Derek William Vanat, magna cum laude.
Laura Martinelli, magna cum laude.
Adrian Elias Ramos, magna cum laude.
Natalie Taylor Jones, cum laude.
Brian T. Hannigan, summa cum laude.
Brandon J. Campbell, magna cum laude.
Solomon K. Ikekuma.
Andrew John Cook.
Andrew M. Zahor, summa cum laude.
Kelsey Lee Myers, summa cum laude.
Daniel W. Mankiewicz, summa cum laude.
Nicholas Angelo Montegani.
Ashrin Sariha Ahmad Aslam.
Gregory L. Molik.
Christina Marie Sayer.
Alicia N. Wagner.
Jessica Ann Sayer.
Megan L. Connor, cum laude.
Kartifan Subagurunathan.
Sarah E. Pillock.
Adrian Paul Oliveria.
Bradley W. Haskins.
Maria Markey Mitchell, summa cum laude.
Michael E. Lebrec.
Samantha A. Chibo, magna cum laude.
Sarah Antoinette Creedon.
Adam C. Fry.
Benjamin Patrick King.
Christina M. Gibbons.
Carly Ann Maruka, cum laude.
Brittany Lauren Olemu.
Micah M. Sheffield.
Chelsea Tatiana Marceau.
Ryan Clifford Langto.
Renee K. Boudreau, magna cum laude.
Lorraine Smith.
Scott E. Neary, cum laude.
Elizabeth Sear.
Leah N. Palermo.
Alexander Scheuer.
Robert Stephen McCara.
Logan Harvey Gadine, magna cum laude.
Mitchell Dale Brooks.
Brianna Grace Wood.
Daniel James Cratty.
Rebecca Lynn Donovan, magna cum laude.
Evan Albert Herring.
Jordan Alyssa Dunlap.
Michael William Walsh.
Liam Kelly Lavoie.
Matthew David LaRue.
Paige J. Lynch.
Jefferson Corbett Moore Jr.
Francie Palumbi.
Keith C. Gobin.
Ryan J. Katz.
Patrick A. Donahue.
Connor Joseph Sacosio, cum laude.
Kylie E. Semler, magna cum laude.
Matthew C. Clifton.
Sarah Ashley Dreckman.
Yatet So.
Johanna T. Lizat.
Jillian Elizabeth Valley.
Kalina Abrahams.
Joanita A. Thomas.
Charlotte Campbell Healy.
Claude H. Dues Shamokuan.
Erin Catherine Pearson, cum laude.
Shelby Lynn Hebert, cum laude.
Dion F. Denuzzo, magna cum laude.
Hal Jeffrey Patterson.
Sean Paul Bilodeau.
Zachary Palmer.
Brittany Marie Stanek, cum laude.
Erin Alexandra St. Laurent.
Amy Elizabeth Colina, summa cum laude.
Janelle Elizabeth Salidas, cum laude.
Brandy Danielle Pace.
Thomas McCourty, cum laude.
Alexandra Jane Walter.
Alicia Tilsey.
Kelsey Elizabeth Siegel.
Joseph J. Ruggiero II, cum laude.
Zachary J. Jacobs.
Stephen W. Ryan.
Matthew Thomas McIntyre.
Haley M. Dupel, cum laude.
William Henry Thompson III.
Mohammed El Sali.
Timothy J. Keckler.
Venkata Sai Kumagundu.
Michaela Phyllis Rose Skalecki, magna cum laude and study abroad.
Faisal M. Abu Saag.
Frank Alejandro Padron.
Ryan Ali Al-Asiad.
Jared M. Coletta.
Osama Mohammed H. Al-Shamrani.
Matthew T. Martin, polka cum laude.
Brian Thomas Burgess.
Brandon Alex Glover.
James W. Cohen, magna cum laude.
Jeremy Austin Pagano, magna cum laude.
Jeremy Richard Moore.
Tara A. Brown, cum laude.
Mustafa R. Price.
Stefan Brown, cum laude.
Sarah Catherine Pomeroy.
Kimberly S. Esway, summa cum laude.
Taylor Gargan, summa cum laude.
Andrea S. DeCinto, cum laude.
Jessica F. Burke, summa cum laude.
Christy E. Turner, cum laude.
Nathan Even Nagora.
Kari Marie Lyons.
Gavin James Monaco, magna cum laude.
Rachel P. Strail.
Christopher J. Lockhart, cum laude.
Vanessa A. Bernabe.
Chelsea Gilmartin.
Shelby Lee Zacher.
Rachel Lynn Facto.
Corey M. Biggins.
Austin Lee Arnold, magna cum laude.
Tyler E. Jones.
Zachary A. Hoyce.
Monica Jean Falzo.
Matthew Richard Lennox.
Sophie Danielle Cordair.
Stephen Henry Scarfidi. Christina B. Salati, cum laude.
Rebecca Faye Harden.
Nicholas R. Trowbridge, summa cum laude.
Tyler Martin Crane.
Matthew S. Lito.
Morgan M. Olson, magna cum laude.
Emma James Luro.
Vyacheslav Zagaroni.
William W. Kliski.
Edward J. Martin.
Aubrey Lane Shimumbukuro, magna cum laude.
Anthony Michael Angelexo.
Ashley N. Hopp.
Nicholas V. Iokozi.
Megan A. McLoon.
Amanda Marie Leahy.
Joshua Andrew Tamblin.
Georgia Barbosa Jolet.
Gabrielle Perry.
Emily L. Mishaw, magna cum laude.
Kamala Ati, cum laude.
Thank you. Haley Shayna Semmel, summa cum laude.
Tyler F. Kaufman.
Anna Riley Matson.
Zanab Al Abdul Baki, magna cum laude.
Cody R. Mock.
Nora Brown, magna cum laude.
Taylor May Carver.
Marlena S. Baker.
Hannah J. Chisholm, cum laude.
Melissa Michelle Handy, summa cum laude.
Aaron P. Schroeder, cum laude.
Caitlin Marie Ganchos, summa cum laude.
Kendra M. Hickey.
Tyler Wayne Mestred Moreno.
Ashley Marie Mbezwe.
Jacob Taylor Bjornberg.
Mary Rose Chidarikny.
Wei Zing.
Victoria Marie Campo.
Daniel Peter Savelo.
Mason William Dumais.
Ashley E. Garland.
Cesare Camille Carrera.
Charles J. De Prima, summa cum laude.
Laurel Ann H. Easton, cum laude.
Kimberly Michelle Bracalis, cum laude.
Jamie Lynn Zuli, summa cum laude.
Samantha Lee Enescu, summa cum laude.
Casey Herman.
Irvin Kinyanjoy Wanjoy.
Tink Downey.
Mary Elizabeth Nicole, cum laude.
Dr. Brian Creevy, cum laude.
Julia Christine Ripoll, cum laude.
Justin Alexander Mercer.
Jessica Marie Chamberlain, summa cum laude.
Laurie Elizabeth Costa.
Hannah Margaret Freitzel.
Lorianne Lebrun, summa cum laude.
Alexandra Gabriel Lowell, cum laude.
Samantha M. Healy, magna cum laude.
Jacqueline R. Velia.
Aaron M. Clark.
Devin M. McCaster, cum laude.
Tyler Megan Mahone.
Kusham Ucharia, cum laude.
Fung T. Bicknugan.
Samuel J. Pitzer, cum laude.
Margaret Ellen McGovern.
Paul Michael Lacocha.
Amanda McIntyre Turco.
Jake Matthew Walkinshaw, summa cum laude.
Olivia Contradeco.
Cameron James Scotia, magna cum laude.
Lindsay Page Dowling.
Michael J. O'Donnell.
Elizabeth Marie Coto.
Tyler Stephen Boyce.
Austin Muriel Eldridge.
Evan Charles Medina, summa cum laude.
Pinan Chucker.
Andrew G. Pangakis.
Xian Zheng.
John J. Grossi Jr., cum laude.
Renchuan Zheng.
Dean Peter Corrales, cum laude.
Ziyan Zheng.
Cameron D. Lewis.
Moshari N. Al-Nabit.
Jocelyn J. Fallon.
Yasir Hussein Obade.
Kelsey C. Pinsons.
Ahmed Ali Fatalata.
Kaylee A. Stelmack.
Mamdou A. Al-Gadane.
Kayla N. Lamontagne.
Derek A. Heath, magna cum laude.
Taylor Michelle Mullins.
Bandar N. Al-Ujme.
Julie Ann Duenberger.
Ibrahim Aldel Mohammed Mansour.
Ross John Weber.
Fahad Al-Mari.
Dylan Joseph Di Natale, cum laude.
Abdullah Shaya Almazar.
Joseph R. Johnston.
Madeline Victoria Hines.
Natalie Linda Drouin, magna cum laude.
Carliza Wezo Rosales, cum laude.
Andrea E. Oniski, cum laude.
Annika Eileen Firestone, summa cum laude.
Jackery S. Wentworth.
Elizabeth Constance, summa cum laude.
Cameron Kusek Cormay.
Jason Thomas de Sederquist.
James R. Dixon.
Dana Nicole Fernazzo, cum laude.
Amy Krieger.
Kira Escalera.
Madalena R. Rowan, cum laude.
Caitlin Marie Dennis.
Devin Gilligan.
Jonathan A. Vasquez.
Jonathan James Dalba.
Ashley M. Alstead, summa cum laude.
Matthew L. Cropley, cum laude.
Amber Marie Lyon.
Bradford A. Jerry, summa cum laude.
Rebecca Joyce Dandino, cum laude.
Casey B. Humphrey.
Shinyu Lin.
Brian Garrity Grayson, cum laude.
Jiabao Lee.
Michael J. Brawley.
Jessica Lynn Fish, summa cum laude.
Patrick Goff.
Nicole L. Helbert.
Patrick Higgin.
Alexi Cortemanch.
Kiefer A. Hickman.
Jamie Jolene Jerrianne Lilly.
Cameron J. Rewookie.
Anne Margaret Pastorello, summa cum laude.
Andriana M. Latondre, magna cum laude.
Christina Andrea Karash, magna cum laude.
Ellen G. Farmer, cum laude.
Laura K. Charlo.
Matthew Olson Blaisdell.
Stephanie Marie Montalvo Martinez.
Nicholas Willett.
Jaylene M. Tessier, cum laude.
John C. Marconi III.
Jessica Ann Malone, summa cum laude.
Daniel P. Trainer, cum laude.
Andrea Michelle LaSafer, cum laude.
Tyler J. Walsh.
Emily Ray Wood.
Scott N. Levy.
Abigail Sarah Heisen, cum laude.
Daniel James Malavy.
Casey T. Dugan.
Cameron J. McGuire.
Kelsey Michelle Kwok, cum laude.
Austin C. Ojiba.
Susan Gail Asnev.
Jared William Silk.
Rebecca Ann O'Neill.
Mitchell Stephen Blair, magna cum laude.
Jennifer Elizabeth Stee.
Nathan Carvalho.
Lisa M. Allard.
Matthew B. Nesty.
Teresa M. Giannitti.
Valerie J. Thibault.
Amber Lee Harrington, summa cum laude.
Kaylee Shoshana Levine.
Skylar Kate Shugru.
Catherine D. DeCruz, cum laude.
Abby J. Bertone.
Jacob S. Vecina, magna cum laude.
Julie M. Anderson.
Iman Kotovic.
Brian J. Wakefield.
Zachary A. Stalker.
Patrick J. Barry, cum laude.
George F. Jones, cum laude.
Megan C. Harris.
Christopher Daniel Gendron, summa cum laude.
Brianna Nicole Ambrosino.
Samantha L. Button, magna cum laude.
Christy L. Nevu, cum laude.
Matthew Hale Beck.
Jessica J. Langer.
Zubair A. Sheikh, cum laude.
Alyssa R. Casey.
Michael Gregory Kopoyan, cum laude.
Carolyn S. Alden.
Caleb J. Colby.
Crystal Ruby Olivares.
William James Peluso III.
Rachel Christina Beltran.
Austin William Haley.
Emily Susan Briggs.
Robert T. Thomas, summa cum laude.
Sarah Marie Ryan, cum laude.
Jared Robert Scanlon, cum laude.
Megan Therese Soleiman, magna cum laude.
Liana Marie Terinen.
Christopher James Walters.
Joseph D. Christmas.
Olivia G. Conrad.
Grace I. Shapiro.
Olivia Impreza, summa cum laude.
Anna L. Goslin.
Nathaniel C. Fournier, summa cum laude.
David C. Valentine, magna cum laude.
Isabella Marie Correa.
Nathan Isukupo.
Michaela M. Smith.
Devon Terrence Dorman, magna cum laude.
Katie Eve Dixon.
Brianna Otero, cum laude.
Timothy W. Kirkar, magna cum laude.
Brandon J. Dolce.
Kyle Thomas Medina.
Kristen T. Downing, magna cum laude.
Wyatt G. Higginbotham, magna cum laude.
Will P. Murphy.
Kayla Lynn Chalag, cum laude.
Cameron Joseph Robbins.
Xavier Abrun, summa cum laude.
Darby Kanin.
Dahab Talbi, cum laude.
Melissa Spurl.
John G. Garofalo.
Jason G. Hoyut.
Ashley L. Lindenslager.
Sinja Mandel.
Zachary T. Fuller.
Emma Lee Humphrey, cum laude.
Calvin L. Stoll.
Samantha Marie McCarthy.
Katie Ann Holmes.
William R. McAllister.
Kyle A. Hicks, summa cum laude.
Rodson Liberus.
Eric Michael Zimmerman.
Obed B. Ununo.
Kristen Kiki Laviola, magna cum laude.
Carrie R. Mason.
Gabrielle Yvonne Grosvenor, cum laude.
Damati Godfrey Timothy Jr.
Molly Ray King.
Evans Guerrero.
Haley Rebecca Sutter.
John Michael Clancy.
Ellen Jane Malloy.
John R. Hallisey.
Jessica Taylor Backholm.
John Vu.
Laura Bridget O'Hanlon.
Not sure. Nacho M. Hernando Anguo.
Brianna C. Saad.
Ryan L. Reynolds.
Amber Daly.
Zachary Alexander Palmer.
Aaron N. Morrissey.
Patrick Lawson Taylor.
Catherine T. Franziti. Summa cum laude.
Andrew A. Loranger.
Isaac M. Du Bois, cum laude.
Gregory Stephen DeBona.
Michelina Marino, cum laude.
Andrew Smith.
Sarah Lynn Stiles, summa cum laude.
Nathan A. Bergeron.
Stephen R. Dennis, magna cum laude.
Devin R. Murray.
William C. Cushing, Jr.
Matthew Martin McInnes, magna cum laude.
Ryan K. Martineau.
Michael Anthony Basconi.
Thomas W. O'Hearn, cum laude.
Olivia Noel Parsons.
Paul M. Mullen.
Allison Marie Aquavilla.
Christian Brandon Gamps, magna cum laude.
James Carenti Jr.
Alexandro M. Correa.
Michael B. McKenzie.
Cody J. 50.
Nicholas N. Fanjoy cum laude.
Jonathan Gomes.
Kevin P. Fifferly cum laude.
Ryan K. Harvey, magna cum laude.
Jesse R. Wells.
Salvador Martinez, cum laude.
Caitlin Elizabeth McDonough.
Jackson C. Jennings.
Emily Ann Holmes cum laude.
Brian W. Spooner.
Ariana Margaret Cox.
Thomas Antonio Cadmus.
Robert A. Luigi, magna cum laude.
Megan M. Calabria.
Anthony E. Jacques Broom.
David Steve Arce Jr.
Nicholas J. Blake.
Sahara J. Brown.
Chanel Morelli Pimentel.
Megan E. Brown.
Joshua Roger Allen.
Rebecca Lynn Zolatarf.
Heather Jobson, cum laude.
Kayla B. LaRocca, magna cum laude.
Sean P. Lynch.
Lucy Avery McDowell, magna cum laude.
Rebecca Lynn Marie Crocker.
Clay Harvey Gendron, summa cum laude.
Jacqueline Ann Jones.
Lauren Nicole Beauregard.
Antoinette Teresa Greco, cum laude.
Rebecca Ann Renee, magna cum laude.
Mary Beth White.
Alicia N. Dufresne, magna cum laude.
Julie A. Peterson.
Miranda May Adams, magna cum laude.
Tung T. Lei, summa cum laude.
Mackenzie Margaret Duval, cum laude.
Robert Joseph Booz, cum laude.
Heather Ray McClure, summa cum laude.
Frank Spurkey II, summa cum laude.
Jeffrey A. Stone Jr., summa cum laude.
Angelina R. Jacobs.
Abriel Lynn Plummer.
Jake Joseph Hanlon.
Mariah Lee Arsenault, magna cum laude.
Matthew Logan Corman.
Nicholas John Flanders.
Daniel Brian Spooner.
Luke Xavier Hines, summa cum laude.
Alicia Ann Bordner.
Kimberly T. Nguyen.
Connor G. Murphy-Pivert, magna cum laude.
Leslie A. Jimenez de Gallo.
Derek J. Jean.
Serena Vancour.
Marcus J. Leonard.
Madison Ferner.
Robert H. Karlberg.
Michael Richard Paquin, cum laude.
Rebecca Joy Wolf.
Stephen M. Hessen Jr., summa cum laude.
Ashley Walbridge, cum laude.
Jared L. Dumar, magna cum laude. Jared
H. Rooney, summa cum laude.
Abigail Lynn Dampf.
JCL DeMarco.
Abigail Marie Cox.
Devin H. Von Gunten, cum laude.
Veronica C. Doyle, summa cum laude.
J.Chi Ang Zhang, cum laude.
Nicole Marissa Kinney, summa cum laude.
Zheng Zhong.
Anna P. Byer, summa cum laude.
Fang Ying Zhu.
Samantha K. Hedrickson, summa cum laude.
Yao Liang.
Victoria E. Moriarty, magna cum laude.
Kristen Nicole Benoit, cum laude.
Taylor R. Cook, magna cum laude.
Catherine L. Polanco Rodriguez, summa cum laude.
Brittany C. Baldwin, cum laude.
Jacqueline E. Monty.
Alexander P. Bergeron.
Kayleen Nora Giavetta.
Grant Kenneth Hawk, cum laude.
Robbie L. Patak, cum laude.
Joseph Robert Cote.
Rebecca L. Greenlee, magna cum laude.
Brendan M. DiBiasio.
Allison Lin Viju, summa cum laude.
Ji Liang Chung.
Alec M. Byron, summa cum laude.
Yi Lin Ung.
Matthew William Whitney.
Paching Hu.
Courtney and Lindsay, summa cum laude.
Brianna Marie White.
Carolee Irene Desmond, cum laude.
Sarah Leadham Haley.
Ashley A. Siddon.
Elise Love Coleman.
Epiphany B. Smith.
Ibrahim Mohammed Ajale, cum laude.
Kimberly Ann Woods.
Mixari Al Musaled.
Corey E. Wyman.
Konstantinos Ilias Nates. Summa cum laude.
Jeffrey David Lacasse.
Camden Robert Severets.
Ryan Alexander Zahler.
Nicholas M. Mujika, magna cum laude.
Alicia L. Valia, cum laude.
Zachary P. Reynolds, summa cum laude.
Victoria Christine Cook.
Caitlin A. Heffernan, cum laude.
Emily Antoinette McDonald.
Lindsay Osa Sandler, cum laude.
Kelsey Ann Desposis.
Katrina Lynn Carson, magna cum laude.
Ashley Jean Shaddock, Associate with Honors.
Naomi Lamper Webby.
Brittany Dawn Evans Chardonnay.
Darren L. Diaz.
Elizabeth Marie Wilder.
Brian Edmund Evans.
Kimberly Withers, Associates with Highest Honors.
Janice L. Kadip.
Courtney A. Munnick.
Lauren Patricia McDonald.
Zachary Andrew Desmarais.
Cheyenne R. Robinson. Samantha Jo Wingett, summa cum laude. Megan Marie Bishop. Samantha M. Goodhue, summa cum laude. Elizabeth M. Pierre, magna cum laude. Jillian L. Price. Harrison M. Kutney. Andy Vargas. Connor James Monahan. Patrick William Dixon. Cullen Martell. Dana Virginia Berger. Alexandra Danielle DeFelice, summa cum laude. Carolyn Scrutchy, summa cum laude. Michaela E. Novoychik, summa cum laude. Alyssa Denise Marquis, magna cum laude. Savannah Marlene Ranklos, magna cum laude. Kaylee R. White, cum laude. Jessica C. Gallant. Victoria Jane McGuire, magna cum laude. Caitlin A. Willett, summa cum laude. Catherine A. Krizar, summa cum laude. Yuan Zhou. Wesley J. Nevish, magna cum laude. Justin A. Ardoin.
Wow. You know what's next? Move the tassels. It's official. As we near the end of our ceremonies, I'd like to introduce our alumni speaker, Tim Girardi, President of the Alumni Association Board.
Thank you, President LeBlanc. Congratulations to the newest graduates of SNHU. On behalf of the Alumni Association's Board of Directors, I am honored to officially welcome you to the SNHU Alumni Association. The achievement of earning your degree is a great accomplishment, and no one should be prouder of this than you. Many of you share the same experience of finding balance between home or life responsibilities and the commitment to fulfill your ultimate goal, the degree you earned today. Whether it meant late nights, working on assignments, or trying to find a moment to submit a paper online by the deadline, it took a great deal of persistence and dedication to get to this moment. Today, the goal and the dream that you set forth is now a reality. Today, more than 80,000 SNHU alumni around the world congratulate you on your success. We warmly welcome you to the SNHU alumni community. Remember, your relationship with SNHU and your fellow graduates does not end today, it continues. With a growing, talented student and alumni community, you have many ways to remain connected and engaged in the SNHU community. You can come back to campus for homecoming this fall, attend local, regional, or virtual alumni events, and lead or participate in our Global Days of Service each April. You can also stay connected through SNHU social communities, including the SNHU Community Group on LinkedIn, the PD Penman page on Facebook, and by following @SNHU Alumni on Twitter and Instagram. Cultivate these opportunities. Mentor or ask for advice from fellow penmen. You leave this university as part of our history and legacy for all students who follow. You have access to a global network of engaged alumni that will be available to you throughout your career and your life. Enjoy the rest of today's important celebration of your achievements with your friends and family. Go out tomorrow dedicated to accomplishing your goals and continue to make our alma mater proud.
And I would now invite Father Bruce Collard to come and give today's concluding benediction.
I always look at this moment as kind of bittersweet, as faculty and myself and staff say so long to many of the students that we've become close to. And yet, there is also a sense of hope that you will go forth and make us proud, to make our world better, and God knows it needs it. And so congratulations to the seniors, and may you go forth filled with hope and with faith. As I stood up here this morning, I thought of my first commencement 27 years ago. We were on what was called then the soccer field, now Locken Field. And we had the city grandstand with the roof over it from the Parks and Recreation Department. And we had Mr. Hirschberger from Stonyfield. And the minute he walked out on the podium, which was uncovered, it rained cats and dogs. All the umbrellas went up. That was the shortest commencement I ever went to. But I didn't do the greatest job with the weather, but at least it's not snowing. Let us pray for God's blessing. Almighty God, we ask your blessing upon our graduates today. May they seek not wealth in their careers alone, but they also might seek happiness. Because an unhappy rich man is a lonely man. May you go forth and do good for others. I know that many of you did service projects here at the university and found them so fulfilling. I pray that God will continue to inspire you to serve each other in the communities in which you live. I ask your blessing upon the faculty and the staff. God, I was amazed at how young you are now. The old ones are moving on, and the young ones are coming in. I ask your blessings upon your parents, all and your family and friends, and all those who supported you during the years. May the God of every grace and blessing grant you joy and peace, and may you receive in God's protection now and forever. Amen. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention something today. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. So I'd ask all of the mothers of our students to please stand. Stand. And I don't know if there is, but if there are any mothers in the graduating class, please stand. They say it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but that's a naughty word. But may you be filled and experience an intense love from your children and those around you.
All right, so I would like to thank the members of the New Hampshire Pipes and Drums for playing during our commencement exercise today. They were great. Now, following the recessional, please join the graduates at a reception back on campus in the dining center immediately following the ceremony, and you can find directions at the back of today's program. As the recessional begins, led by New Hampshire Pipes and Drums, students are asked to remain in the rows until the platform party and the faculty have passed and then fall into line behind them. Guests, you're being asked to meet your graduates at the outside of the building or back on campus. On behalf of the administration, the staff, the coaches, and on behalf of the most incredible, dedicated faculty in all of New England, congratulations, class of 2017. Thank you.
Go.